What is EdChoice? We are EdChoice, all of us in this room. EdChoice is a powerful idea. It's a big idea, and it's the new name of an organization that will take school choice to the next level. Our new mission, which I'm going to share with you in our activities, is simple and bold. We are the champions of choice who believe that empowering all families with full and unencumbered educational choice is the best and most effective pathway to create a successful life and a stronger society. That's what we want out of education, successful lives and a stronger society. How different is that from the past, you might ask? You know, we've done a lot in the last 20 years. You've seen that. We've grown from 6 programs to 61, from 6 states to 30 in D.C., from 10,000 kids to over 400,000 children. We've grown a lot. That's great progress. And at this point, I want to say a special thank you to our incredible board, past and present, and how incredible they have been in leading this. And I think you guys deserve an amazing job. And I also want to say our staff is incredible, and they're there to help you guys. So our staff, please give them a hand for all the work that they've done. Carrie, Hunter, everyone, incredible. So the Friedmans and their legacy means so much to many of us, myself included. Their ideas, as you know, have profoundly affected the world and will continue to do so. We believe, however, that all of our progress on momentum to date means that the time for half measures is open. It's over. We're done. Not all educational choice programs in America are created equal, and they are certainly not big enough. David Friedman is right. Milton is right. We are doing well, but not well enough. The issues facing our traditional schools are not getting solved fast enough. It's time to do more. We at EdChoice don't want more choice simply. We want better and bigger choice. And building on what we know works, our plan is to usher in a new and vibrant area of educational choice so that every single student and every single family will have the opportunity to have an education that meets their needs. Now, we know it won't be easy. Since when is big systemic change easy? Since when is real justice easy? But we've made a promise to this generation and future generations, and there's just no going back to the days when we claim victory for any school choice program, even if it served less than 1,000 kids forever, or even if it had no chance at all of creating systemic reform. It is time to go big, and it's time to stay that way. In a way, we're going back to the future, because while we may no longer be using their name, we will never lose sight now of the universal mission that the Friedmans gave us, the vision of universal choice that is their legacy, Milton and Rose's. We believe that government has a responsibility to educate the public, but that does not mean that writing every child a mandatory prescription for a state-run public school. It's different. We believe in funding education, not merely a state-run school. That decision should be left up to parents who now have more options and more opportunities than ever before because of new schools, new technology, and new learning environments. We trust that families know better than bureaucrats, and we trust that they will invest wisely in their kids' future. These beliefs have helped shape our mission at EdChoice, and they will define who we are moving forward. EdChoice will be 100% dedicated to intellectual honesty, 100% committed to nonpartisan partnerships, and 100% devoted to full and unencumbered educational choice for all families. Choice for all will be our motto, not just choice for some. With these, we will also be unrelenting, because that's what it takes to get this job done. It's all well and good to sit around and talk about educational choice as a goal, and we have great research to back up our ideas, but these programs do not enact themselves. Policymakers need to know what works and what doesn't work, and parents need to know that they can be engaged and empowered and informed about what they can do to help. Now, we know this issue is controversial, and far too often the notion that parents should choose the best educational fit for their kids gets turned into political footballs, instead of a conversation about how we can build a stronger society and a successful life. That's why EdChoice will not be some stuffy think tank. You'll never catch us shying away from a real debate or not engaging in open dialogue. We will be nonpartisan, and even though we understand that the issues often get divided along party lines, we will reach out and work with anyone and everyone to advance educational choice for all. EdChoice, as an organization, will educate and inform. Three of our core missions: educate and inform. After 20 years of myriad public policy debates, you might think that parents across America know about EdChoice. They don't. The truth is, we're barely a generation into this issue. And if parents don't expect full and unencumbered educational choice, that is complete control over their child's schooling, policymakers won't give it to them. It's that simple. So we will educate and inform policymakers about the benefits of educational freedom. EdChoice as an organization will equip and train. Policymakers and stakeholders need to understand the benefits of educational choice programs and how they work. For too long, parents, and particularly those with the most stake in education, have been told to sit down, be quiet, and let the professionals handle their kids. Policymakers have similarly been bullied by those who seek to protect and preserve an educational establishment that has failed a great many of those who depend on it as their best and most one pathway to success. Those days are over with EdChoice. We will engage and equip and train parents to be real voices in the debate. EdChoice will engage and advance. We are champions of choice, but we cannot go it alone. And all the talk that we're having here is not worth a hill of beans if we don't continue to challenge the status quo and help enact programs that positively affect the lives of students across the country. As you heard, we need your support from your house to the schoolhouse to the state house. And whether you're a parent or a community leader or a policymaker or someone who believes we've got a duty to do better for our kids, we will be your partner. So in key target states, we will make significant investments. Places like Indiana, where we will double down on the amount of money we're spending here so that we can ensure that all kids have choice. You know, as Milton and Rose Friedman said in 1996, we have concluded that the achievement of effective parental choice requires an ongoing effort to inform the public about the issues and the possible solutions. An effort that is not episodic, linked to a particular legislative or ballot initiative, but that is educational. It requires also the cooperation of the many groups around the country who are devoted to improving the quality of our schools, whether governmental or private. 20 years ago, I was lucky enough to get a job, having come back from England, at a brand new organization. Had no idea what this organization was. And every day since, I remind myself of how lucky I have been to be part of this issue and to be part of this legacy. 20 years from now, when EdChoice is the new normal, when this issue is never debated again because every family will have the freedom they deserve, I know I'll look back and be proud that we never lost sight of the Friedman's legacy. The Friedman's name will be missing from our masthead, but it will never be missing from our hearts and minds. And as we look to the future, I'm going to tell you, we're just getting started. We've got this from here with everyone in this room and everyone we can work with. We've got this. We will challenge the status quo when it treats parents like pawns. We will seek out new allies and strengthen our relationships with existing ones. And we will never, ever lose sight of the fact that educational choice is a clear path to a successful life and a stronger society. So again, thank you, Milton and Rose, for giving us this powerful idea that parents should be in the driver's seat of education. The engine is revving. It's time to buckle up. We've only just begun. Welcome to the future of educational choice. Welcome to EdChoice. Please join us in our new name and new brand. Thank you.